I've been walking a tightrope between fact and fiction. Been wrestling with demons in small bottled prisons. Been talking to sinners that claim to be Christian. Been shouting at leaders that claim to be listening. And the pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum increases the need for the fight. Like a moment of blindness in a lifetime of sight. And I am caught somewhere in the middle. I saw a president blind to the needs of his people. Saw a camel that passed through the eye of a needle. Saw a group of old men whose money was evil. Saw a cross breaking free from the cage of a steeple. Saw beggars and cripples dying in squalor. A son whose sins had exceeded his father. Saw a nation of sleepers whose dreams were forgotten. And a bushel of apples from a tree that was rotten. And a pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum increases the need for the fight. Like a blindfold when it's time to walk toward the light. And I'm lost somewhere in the middle. I heard the echo of suffering in the valley of laughter. Heard the rumble of earthquakes far under the water. I heard a court jester whose forked tongue was twisted. It told us of dangers that never existed. And voices that claimed to be moral and righteous, whose lies and deceit were all dark and contagious. Heard talk of a country that valued its freedom. But when I protested, I was arrested and beaten. And a pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum increases the weight and the height. But if nobody's listening, is anyone right? And I can't seem to find the key to the riddle. I met a young woman with a baby inside her. I looked but there wasn't a safe place to hide her. I met an old man with a face like a mirror. He showed me his sadness so I could see clearer. I met an arrogant leader who robs us and cheats us. He pretends that his orders come directly from Jesus. When he sends out our children to strange foreign soil, to kill for the right to monopolize oil. I'm raising my voice against the house of derision that murders our freedom with short-sighted vision. I'll sing a new song about civilization and the palace of wisdom and the death of a nation. I'll lift up the veil that's hiding the holy and remind all the people change happens slowly. I'll scream out a name to the echoes of heaven and pray that the world don't end up where it's headed. And the pendulum swings from the left to the right. Its momentum decreases, the end is inside. But there's a lunatic handling our future tonight. And I am not somewhere in the middle. Somewhere in the in the middle